you'll be insanely rich. If you take money off the top or you sell it, then you'll remember that you used to have billions of dollars of Bitcoin, but you sold it for Ferrari, and that will be unfortunate. But yeah, and so I think that there'll be some OGs that will still be heavily engaged. But I think ultimately, the base network is going to have 10 to 100,000 big financial institutions that are going to be settling large amounts. And I think the network's going to scale in the layer 2s and the layer 3s. I think the Lightning network is going to end up being a high speed, high frequency, lower value settlement network that will stitch together 100,000 or 1 million websites or 1 million mobile apps. Or you could imagine everybody with a mobile app that has payments built in. At some point, they might go peer-to-peer. They won't do it on the base layer. They'll do it on an open protocol layer 2, most likely. And then there'll be like massive competition between Coinbase and Cash App and all the traders and the banks and the high frequency, traders and the next person running MasterCard or Visa, and they'll try to create these layer 3s. Mm-hmm. And they'll have a layer 3 protocol, and maybe Binance wants you to move it on Binance, and Visa wants you to move it on Visa, and Coinbase wants you to use their network, and Cash App, and then Microsoft and Apple Pay, and all these other tech networks. They'll be layer 3s, and if 1 billion people trust Apple, with their credit card, maybe 1 billion people will trust $10,000 worth of Bitcoin to Apple. And then maybe there'll be some successor to Apple, right? Like Tesla bot or something. So I think that there'll be a huge amount of transactions, billions and billions of transactions a day, probably billions an hour on the layer 3s, probably billions a day on the layer 2s. And then you're going to have the same number of transactions, on the layer 1, far fewer. And those will be $100 million, $1 billion type settlements, between the mega institutions. And I think you'll probably see Bitcoin security and Bitcoin credit type ideas built into a lot of financial and technical applications. And there'll be new applications, new use cases that we can't even conceive of right now that will maybe for cybersecurity or social security or something else that will grease the wheels of digital commerce.